Buenos días. Good morning. Un placer ver tantas personas bellas. It's a pleasure to see so many beautiful people. Okay. Welcome to our intimate press conference, an announcement for our 4th annual statewide Latino Health Summit. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure to meet, my name is George Fernandez. I'm the founder and CEO of Latino Connection, a color and culture company. Thank you so much for joining us today and supporting this event. I'd like to give you my warmest and most sincere welcome. And thank you to State Representative Danilo Burgos and State Representative Joanny Cepeda-Fertitz for being here today. It is a true honor having you here. Margaret Mead, a respected anthropologist and fellow Pennsylvanian, once said, "Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world. For indeed, that's all who ever have." Today, I am filled with profound sense of gratitude and purpose, knowing that each and every one of us have gathered here represents this timeless wisdom, proving once again that a few caring people can indeed change the world, one community, one life at a time. The 4th annual statewide Latino Health Summit represents far more than just another minority health event in my calendar. It is a testament to our collective commitment to addressing and truly carrying on and pressing the healthcare needs of over 1 million Pennsylvanians. For far too long, Latino families have faced barriers to accessing quality healthcare, disparities that have far been reaching consequences for their well-being. We are talking about neighbors, coworkers, friends, and loved ones who struggle each and every single day to receive the care they need and deserve. But today, with pride and determination, I stand before you to say that we are changing that narrative. We refuse to accept a future where access to healthcare is determined by a zip code or socioeconomic status. We reject a status quo that perpetuates inequality and injustice. Instead, we demand a future where every Latino has equitable access to the care they need to succeed and empower them. Trust me when I say that we are fueling a revolution and that the Latino Health Summit is our call to action. It is a call for all of us to come together across sectors and communities to advocate for policies that expand access to care and empower individuals to take control of their health and dismantle the barriers that have long stood in the way of health equity. And please, let us not forget that our work does not end here, as it is only the beginning. It is up to each and every single one of us to carry on this movement, to continue the hard work of advocacy and action in our communities, and to hold ourselves and each other accountable for the progress we seek to achieve. I am deeply grateful for my team and to them for their tireless commitment. Know that I am honored to stand alongside each and every single one of you as we embark on this wonderful journey to bring together the 4th annual Latino Health Summit. This event is unlike any other health gathering. It's a high-powered energy event with a phenomenal agenda and lineup of speakers. And this event would not be possible without the support of our amazing partners and sponsors. Thank you to our title summit partner and sponsor, Aetna. Your title sponsorship is truly an example that you care for communities when they need it most. Lastly, let us draw inspiration, and may that inspiration be the resilience and the strength of Latino communities throughout history. Let us remember that our voices are powerful and our actions have the potential to create lasting and meaningful change. At this time, I'd like to introduce my new friend, Dr. F. Miguel Fernandez, with Aetna Chief Medical Officer.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miguel Fernandez. I'm the Chief Medical Officer for the Northeast region of Aetna Better Health. And I'd like to thank the following folks who have supported this event as well as here today. Representative Danilo Burgos from Philadelphia and Joanny Cepeda from Berks County. Also the Allentown Mayor, Mayor Matt Turk, Senator Nick Miller from the 14th Senatorial District, State Representatives Peter Schweier, Mike Schlossberg, Josh Siegel, Zachary Macco, and Bethlehem Easton Mayor Lisa Bosco, William Reynolds, and Easton Mayor Salvatore Panto Jr., and Senator Lisa Boscola. State Representatives Steve Samuelson, Robert Freeman, and Joe Emmerich from the Northampton counties. On behalf of Aetna Better Health, it is my pleasure to stand before you today supporting this significant initiative and advocating for health equity along our partner, Latino Connection. First and foremost, I'd extend my sincerest gratitude to George Fernandez and his team for their dedication to addressing the healthcare needs of Latino communities and for providing this platform for us to collectively tackle the challenges we face. The Latino Health Summit stands as a beacon of hope and progress, highlighting the importance of prioritizing health and well-being of Latino individuals and families. As Executive Director and Chief Medical Officer for the region and son of Cuban immigrants, I am deeply aware of the disparities that exist in healthcare in terms of access, quality, and outcomes amongst the Latino populations. These disparities are not just statistics. They represent real people, real families, and communities whose lives are impacted every day by systemic barriers to care. At Aetna Better Health and Aetna Better Health Kids, we not only care, but we're also changing the way people get care. We're deeply committed to improving the health and well-being of all individuals, especially those in underserved communities. Breaking down barriers, improving healthcare equity for all, we also recognize that addressing the unique needs of the Latino communities demands collaboration between all sectors to develop innovative solutions that meet people where they are, empower them, and help them achieve their best health. Our partnership with Latino Connections is rooted in shared values and shared vision of a future where every individual, regardless of background or circumstance, has the access to high-quality health care that meets their needs. As we gather today for this press conference and look ahead to the Latino Health Summit, let us reaffirm our commitment to advancing health equity within the Latino community, and I encourage all of you to do the same, approaching this reality with a sense of urgency and determination. The health disparities facing Latino communities are complex. They're multifaceted, but they're not impossible to overcome. Every Latino individual and family has the right to a meaningful future and the opportunity to thrive. In closing, I want to express my sincere appreciation to Latino Connection for their leadership and partnership in this endeavor, and to all of you for your commitment to the lives of Latinos across the country. Together, I am confident that we can build a healthier, more equitable future for all. Thank you so much.
This event is a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to bring it to Lehigh Valley. This event would not be possible without the amazing support of our local elected officials. This individual has been a huge supporter of Latino Connection and our mission and our vision to operate our health and wellness mobile units across the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Anytime I'm in his town and his city, he makes it well aware to give our team a very warm Dominican welcome. State Representative Danilo Burgos, come on up.
Muy buenos días. I am State Representative Danilo Burgos, Chairman of the Pennsylvania Legislative Latino Caucus. I am here in support of Latino Connection, not just because George called me like 10 times, but because of the work that he and his team have done before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and today. Our Latino community is number one in many categories, health categories that we should not be number one. For a number of different reasons. But one of those reasons are what Latino Connection tackles the best, is the language barrier. The language barrier and the knowledge of where you can go to get a dental checkup, where you can go in your respective community, where you can go to get a health checkup. And the work the Latino Connection does is very vital for the well-being of not just Latinos, but for Pennsylvanians, whether in rural areas, where they go out with their mobile team, or it's in big cities like mine, the great city that I have the privilege of representing in Philadelphia, or right here in the Lehigh Valley. The Latino Connection team does a fabulous job of breaking the barriers and being innovative, Dr. Fernandez, on the way how we send the message and we tell communities to be healthier. So I'm glad to be here in support of Latino Connection, and I look forward to the summit. Thank you.
Last year, this high-powered energy event was hosted in the city of Reading, one of my favorite cities in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. It's filled with so much culture and so much art. And this individual has been a supporter of Latino Connection since its inception. But she also got to be on the main stage with me last year for the big Kumbaya celebration, right? Over the lunchtime. But this high-powered energy event really is very unique with the workshops and the music and the arts and the culture that we are able to bring forth. This is an event that in the past I've been told, why does Harrisburg need something so big? Why does Central PA need something so big? And I've asked, why not? You see these type of really high-end quality events in Miami and Los Angeles and New York. And I think it's time for us to really walk our talk and meet people where they are and really invest into the communities that need it most. And this amazing friend and state representative helps us do just that. State Representative Johnny Cepeda Frititz, please join me.
Hi, good morning. Johanny Cepeda Freitas. I represent the 129th Legislative District, which is in Berks County and covers parts of Reading, West Reading, Wyomissing, Sinking Spring, and parts of Spring Township. It's always an honor to be here with Latino Connections, to be here with my friend George in support of the work that this organization has been doing for several years. I want to remind everyone that during the pandemic, Latino Connections was the only entity, right, that actually went out into the streets throughout the Commonwealth, through their mobile unit, to provide access. First, to provide information, right? Information in our native language, in Spanish. Furthermore, to provide vaccination when they became available. So if it wasn't for Latino Connections, I think more members of our community would have passed away. So thank you for saving lives. Thank you for the impact that you have. Thank you for remembering members of our community, because our community is big and it's getting bigger, right? So I will always be supportive of the work that you and your organization do, because it's genuine. You identified a need, a very big need, the health disparity amongst our community. It's huge. And the fact that you're meeting people where they're at it's transforming our community. Right? You're providing tools to members of our community so that they can equip themselves to make better choices, healthier choices, and have healthier lifestyles and live longer lives, right? So thank you so much. I look forward to everyone supporting Latino Connections coming back in April, right? And I look forward to more health summits throughout the Commonwealth. Thank you for the work that you do.
What was your experience last year at the Health Summit?
Oh my gosh, it was so empowering. I truly appreciated how you opened the doors to members of our community and gave them the space, right, so they can come learn, be in that beautiful environment, right, and to also engage in various activities. They were learning about healthier choices while also having fun. You met people where they were at. You gave them arroz con habichuela, ¿verdad? Música latina, merengue. Like it was a party. And that's what I love. You keep it real. You keep it very cultural. So thank you. And thank you to your team. You have an outstanding team, like genuine, like about serving and pouring into our community. So the Commonwealth thanks you.
Thank you. The event for us really has some really big highlights, and I get to take credit for sharing what are some of those highlights, but really the amazing team that's here today is really the ones that really worked their butts off to put this event together. But I'm thrilled that our featured topics this year are going to be food insecurity, homelessness and affordable housing, workforce development, digital literacy, maternal and child health, civic engagement and immigration. That's a very important topic to be talking about this year in 2024. Mental and behavioral health, fatty liver disease, and community-based participatory research. We're really excited that our big keynote speaker for this year is Julissa Calderon, Netflix TV star from the show Gentified. So really excited to have a Los Angeles-based TV and actor, Dominicana, by the way, who's coming into our region to really highlight her manifestation. And, positive thinking creates positive outcomes. So really happy that we have a Netflix TV star and actor coming to Lehigh Valley in Central PA to join our 4th annual statewide Latino Health Summit. being a part of community is so important. Meeting people where they are is so important. And our friends at La Mega do just that. They're so heavily out there, really promoting and bringing communications and ultimately connecting people to resources and connecting them to opportunities that help them get a better job, help them be better mom and dads, help them connect to social and human services. And we knew that we could not host a big party in this region without the support of our friend VJ. So VJ, come on up. Victor Martinez.
So thank you for having us. Thank you, Latino Connection, for including us last year. We were also involved when you guys went to Reading and had an event there. So absolutely, you mentioned something, and it's important, and it says a lot when we speak about 1 million Latino plus in the state. But for me, that doesn't really do justice. When you say 1 million people, okay, well, this is a big state, right? A lot of land. What's 1 million people? Well, I like to always break it down. So when you see the city of Allentown, where 55% of the population is Latino. When you see the city of Reading, where 70% of the population is Latino. See, those numbers for me mean more, and they are more targeted. Because again, when you say 1 million, well, it's a big state. Well, no, we're 54%, 55% of Allentown. We're 30% of Bethlehem. We're 70% of Reading. Even in a big city like Philadelphia, 9th largest city in the state, we are 15% of the city of Philadelphia. So our community is growing. Our Latino community is here. And events like this are extremely important because I believe there is a disconnect between our community and the information and the resources. I see it every day. I get the calls every day. Where can I get help for this? Where can I get help for that? And health is particularly one of those areas where I believe there is a big disconnect. As it was mentioned before, we are number one in many health issues: diabetes, obesity, heart. So to be able to provide, to have events like this where the doors are open and the community can just come in and get all of that information. And it's great that it's provided in Spanish. That's great. But sometimes the language doesn't even matter. Just the fact that we can walk into a place and see a friendly face, see someone that looks like us, that we can trust, that we can go and say in our English, Spanish, or Spanglish, because I like to remind people we actually speak 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Spanglish. So a lot of times, language is not even a barrier. It's just walking into a place where you see friendly faces, where you can see someone you can relate to, someone that has gone through the same experience, or can just get down to explaining to you how can you go and get help somewhere. So that's one of the main reasons why I believe this is crucial, this is important, and the fact that you guys do it throughout the state. You go to Reading, you go to Harrisburg, you go to Lancaster, you go to York, you go to Philadelphia, I think is even bigger and better. So I'm glad that you chose the Lehigh Valley this year, and we welcome you with open arms. And we, from the broadcasting radio station standpoint, we're going to make sure that not only the Lehigh Valley people know and come. No, we have 5 radio stations in the state of Pennsylvania, so we're going to make sure the people from Reading, from Easton, from Quakertown, from Kutztown, the people from Reading, anyone that's listening that is willing, able to come, we're going to make sure they know so they come. So that's going to be our end of the bargain. That's going to be our job, and we're going to make sure we hit it at 100% so our community takes advantage of this event, and let this be an example that we need more things like this. And it's absolutely necessary that our community gets the attention and the assist, the help that they need. So thank you all for coming, and we can't wait to see you back here in April. All right.
The Adelante Health and Wellness Expo is that big community day that we're talking about. And I'm just excited to announce that we're having our featured activities of this year, our cooking demonstrations, fitness activities, living healthy with diabetes workshops, health and wellness giveaways, and even health screenings. My favorite highlight is giving away over $25,000 worth of raffles and prizes. I remember meeting a kid last year who won the Nintendo Switch. And I remember meeting a young high school girl who won the Oculus virtual reality goggles. Those are health and wellness tools that we are literally putting into people's homes. We're giving away blenders, air fryers, smart devices for people's wrists. And ultimately, these are tools to empower people to live healthier, more active, engaged lifestyles. Those are things that a lot of us take for granted that I think it's extremely important that we put into Latino households, into Latino kitchens, to empower people to live healthier, more active, engaged lives. This event, again, would not be possible without the support of our amazing sponsors, such as Aetna. Our other amazing sponsors are organizations like Geisinger, Penn State Reach, WellSpan Health and Hospitals, PA Health and Wellness, PCN, Giant Foods, just to kind of name a few. So without your support, this event would not be possible. It takes a village to build something pretty amazing. And I can't wait for my community in Lehigh Valley to see this very high-powered energy event that we are bringing on April 19th and 20th. I encourage organizations to sign up, to be a vendor, to be an exhibitor. We're expecting roughly around 50 exhibitors to join our Adelante Health and Wellness Expo, and approximately around 1,500 attendees over the course of 2 days. I encourage you to please visit our website at latinoconnection.org to learn more and connect with us. And thank you to Lehigh Valley for opening your doors for us to come to your community and empower you to live healthier, more active, engaged lifestyles. De parte de tu hermano Jorge, un placer y nos vemos en abril. Gracias.